On the post-game show, we always like that. How you doing, Coach?
I'm good, AJ.
Hey, Coach, your team came out in that first half, and it was just one of those starts to the game where neither team really could get in the flow of things, but I think your ladies really stepped it up late in the half, stretched that lead to 11, and I thought it was big, that little run, and I think Coles had a 3 or 2 in there, and your ladies really stepped it up to take that lead at the half, which I thought was huge.
Oh, absolutely. You know, we didn't have a whole lot of energy to start the game, and I'm not sure why. You know, our life is on the line for that #1 seed, but I am really proud of our kids the way they came back in the second half. You know, our bench gave us a huge lift there to stretch that thing to double digits going in at halftime, and I just felt like you know, they couldn't guard us inside, and we wanted to go in as much as possible, and I thought we started getting a little bit more of that in the second half. We had better spacing, we had some better looks. The thing I'm probably most disappointed with is 14 turnovers in the first half, and I'm not sure how many we ended up with.
Only
good.
5?
Only 5 in the second half, so much better, because the first half was painful. It was really painful to watch.
Yeah, I think it was for both sides. One of those things of getting in the sync of things. A player who struggled here as of late and sort of asked her to step it up here, Britta Peterson. Boy, did she come out tonight. 24 points, 12 of 15 from the field. That's the Britta Peterson we know.
Well, exactly, and I didn't think, you know, Platteville did their best to try to guard our post players, but they're lacking in size, and that's why, you know, I thought we could go inside early and often and pound that thing in there, and Britta really was productive for us. But I thought we could have got her a few more touches early in the game. I thought she turned down some shots early in the game, even though she was, you know, at the first half, I think she was something like 10 for, you know, 9 for 13 or whatever she was in the first half, but I thought she turned down at least 3 or 4 good shots that she could have put up. Not sure if they would have gone in, but at least taken.
A few final thoughts of head coach Shirley Egner. Her Pointer women now 11 conference victories, a chance to at least secure a portion of the conference crown, depending again on what Whitewater did tonight and on Saturday. Pointers at lacrosse Saturday. I thought your team in the second half, you were a picture of how your team had played during that 12-game winning streak. It was a thing of beauty. I mean, Brooke Allen stepping up, doing those little things. That defense she played, even though you're up big, Cole's coming up big.
Yeah.
As a coach, was it a flashback to what we saw during that 12-game streak?
Yeah, I mean, we've changed our offense, and we've tried to go to our strength with that. And, you know, we were without Liz Altoff tonight. Her grandfather passed away on Saturday, so Brooke really needed to pick up some extra minutes of what Liz was giving us, and Brooke played just phenomenal in the second half. She was a little passive in the first half, but did a great job in the second half. And, you know, again, you got to credit our bench. Whitney, you know, gave Felice a huge break here in the second half. Coles played hard, you know, and Josie gave us a spark inside. And even Claire was productive once she got the nerves out. So, you know, it was a great all-around, great team effort, and we're happy to move on. And now we got to focus on lacrosse, because that'll be a battle.
Oh, it's going to be a huge battle. Thing here tonight, your team went with the Pink Zone event, Coach, and this is something that's just really taken off like wildfire nationwide. And it's just great to see your team pull together, invite all these breast cancer survivors here. You donated $1,800 that your ladies raised, and that's something really to be proud of as the community pulls together.
Absolutely. You know, we couldn't do it without the support of the community, with the people bidding on our silent auctions, home game after home game. You know, we're having 4 kids get their hair cut tonight for a hat and wig program, and giving their hair to Pantene Pro V, and so just a lot of good stuff happening here in Berg tonight.
It's definitely great to see with women's basketball for the breast cancer survivors. Lacrosse on Saturday, it's not going to be easy. Any game on the road is difficult in the WIAC, but I mean, you control your own destiny. I mean, and that's the way you got to like it.
Absolutely, and we've talked about that since we got our butts whooped over at Eau Claire, that if we do what we need to do the rest of the games, we're in control. We don't need any help from anybody, and we got to take care of our job. And you know, lacrosse, it's a tough place to play. It's a doubleheader. We're traveling with the men. All of those factors go into it, and you know, we need to be ready to go, and hopefully we will be.
Well, Coach, it's good to see you back in the winning track. 2 straight. Best of luck Saturday at lacrosse. Get to share that conference title. We'll see you next week then.
All right, thanks, AJ.
Head Coach Shirley Egner, we appreciate her.